Take a look right here.
Paimon?
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, from the size and shape, the scent is quite faint.
But who would come looking for...
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away.
Huh? So you can lure... Hey! What's wrong?
Exactly. Even deep within the clutches of madness.
No. So, someone's taking advantage? Are the rumors really true? Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do...
It's highly likely.
Please? You have to save my grandpa. Sounds like we'd better help get him back.
Let's head to Aru Village and...
Right. The darker fabric.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to...
Ah, welcome back.
Sound...
Oh, Dia's here!
You bet.
Reasonably.
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. Did you find out anything you... I see.
The resurrection of the Scarlet King? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond, not to mention make... It seems someone...
Makes sense.
So,
If it was any other... Didn't you say that the villager got his...
if Paimon remembers correctly...
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, and... These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in the Scarlet King. Way they see it, the Scarlet King's resurrection is the... Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of...
Tia! You're amazing!
No,
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying... Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders, the desert is compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. I need to go around and ask some... Good, then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Reba...
All right, sounds like a plan.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed every time we...
I know what you mean. I had the same question Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really... It was only after I grew up that I realized. The wall of Samiel, Sumeru is... We're cheap labor. Like livestock, but even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. Geniuses like I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Hey,
no. Besides, we're here to procure information.
Yep, we gotta...
Shh! Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Just our luck. None of them are here today.
You mean, you don't...
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence.
Zaki. Finally.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land? Hello, hello. I'm Zaki. Dia's, how...
We've had... Anyway, as far as my friend...
Absolutely.
Yeah. Have you seen Edgar Delavar?
Of course I have.
I've got a...
Ah, how thoughtful of you.
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan...
Yes, how can...
Are we there yet?
Yep, this...
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark.
It's an ambush!
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with...
So, you've been
Uh-oh.
And you left...
So you and Delavar...
But you got one thing.
If that's the case...
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're...
Delavar. And Enger, you're here too, huh?
Long time no see, Miss
Dia.
Yeah, gee,
See? There you have it.
you're not wrong.
Enough talking! Get him!
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Following orders.
Witness the power of Guardián.
You're up before retribution! He cascade! The depths beckon! Impossible!
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's all... I'm guessing your informant told... And of course you would believe everything he reported. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the... That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. That's what you thought, right?
Ugh. You lied in the village.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were... Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru village?
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious...
Oh, but instead of catching them right away, you...
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the...
Oh, you mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house?
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Enger and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. And alcohol has a way of making people share what they really...
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first. That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle...
Wait, so he's a radical?
No, he isn't.
Wow.
Ah, you're too...
So, that thing you were saying about how mercenaries only care about Mora. And
Does that bother you? What makes you so sure?
Dia, do you dislike the
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about... Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. I've begun to realize that but I see through it all.
Dia?
Anyway, looks like we're done. This should be all of them. I'll let you take...
All right.
Candace?
Candace will be okay. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now. If any...
While I'm questioning...
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, traveler. As for these...